Hello everyone and welcome back to my channel Divine Travelers, the tale behind the stone walls. This is episode number 8 and I begin this episode by first covering one of the leftovers on day number 25, which was Udalarevu beach. On day 25 we traveled from Yanam towards Amalapuram. After covering Udalarevu beach, I would be covering day number 26 to day number 30 of our journey. Once again, I am dividing this entire episode into multiple parts. In this first part, I would be discussing about the 3 locations which were covered during day number 26. On day number 25, when we moved from Yanam towards Amalapuram, we also visited Udalarevu beach as our second destination. And after covering the Udalarevu beach, we proceeded towards Amalapuram, where we stayed in one of the hotels for the night before moving towards Palakollu. On way to Amalapuram, we first tried to cover Udalarevu beach. The Udalarevu beach is around 50 kilometers from Yanam. Talking about the road, till Udalarevu, the road is really nice, but after that, the last stretch of the road is not really good, and the Google map also does not show a proper way. It is advisable that one should take help from the locals to get the direction to the beach. While traveling, we in the last 100 meters we could not take our car because there was there was water accumulated on the road, and I had to manually walk to the beach with the help of 2 of the students who had come there. Odalarevu is a village located in the Allavaram Mandal, Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Kunasima district of Indian state of Andhra Pradesh. It is situated in the coastal region of state, and this is the point where one of the second major distributaries of Godavari river merges with the Bay of Bengal, which I discussed in my last video. The beach is very clean and the views are very serene. The beach is well maintained, but and one can easily spend some 2-3 hours there in peace. Day 26, and we started from our hotel at Amalapuram and went to our first destination, Shri Balaji temple at Appanapalli. On day number 26, our first destination was Shri Balaji Devasthanam at Appanapalli. Appanapalli is a remote village in Mamidikuduru Mandal of East Godavari district, situated on the holy bank of river Vinatiya and flanked by river Godavari on 3 sides and the Bay of Bengal on 4th side, looking like an island. The river Vinatiya is one of the distributaries of Godavari. Appanapalli is a beautiful village because of the lush green environment all around. On way to it, and especially because of the very beautiful Shri Balaji Devasthanam situated on the banks of the river. Appanapalli is situated around 35 kilometers from Amalapuram and is around 5 kilometers from Pasalapudi junction of National Highway 216. The legend of the temple says that the village got its name from Rishi Appana, who meditated and did his penance here for the betterment of the world. The place holds the status of being seat to rich cultural heritage and Vedic scholars in history, where many Brahmins, well educated in Vedas, used to stay here and read the hymns of Vedas, performing rituals as per defined in the ancient scriptures. Lord Vishnu's Bala form Lord Vishnu's Bala form, child form, resides here in the temple of Appanapalli, Shri Balaji Devasthanam. The temple, although relatively new, has beautiful structures and built in a typical Dravidian style with four gopurams on four sides. The roof of the mandapam above Garbhagriha has one of the most beautiful lifelike structures representing various gods and goddesses in Hindu Dharma. The history of the construction of the temple is Shri Moleti Ramaswamy, an ardent devotee of Lord of Seven Hills, founded this Devasthanam on 18th March 1970, strictly in accordance with the Panchahanika Agama Shastra, in which His Holiness Shri Tridandi Seema Narayana China Jia Swami Varu installed the idols of Lord and his consort. He built the temple using the profit from his business of coconut shop on the orders of the Lord in his dream. The idea was to create a temple for the locals so that they don't have to visit Tirupati. Devotees found the temple of high importance, and thereafter it attained the title of Second Tirupati and became a sacred place of devotional importance in the state of AP. Even though Appanapalli is a village, every care is being taken by temple authorities to provide maximum facilities to the devotees visiting the Lord every day. Food and shelter is being provided freely. A relatively new temple is also situated around 200 meters from the old temple. Few important informations on Shri Balaji temple. Our second destination on day 26 was Adurru Buddhist stupa. Our second destination of the day was Adurru Buddhist stupa. Adurru is a village and a 2nd century Buddhist archaeological site, locally also known as Dubraju Gudi because of the presence of a famous mound which the localites called as Dubraju Gudi. The place is believed to be almost 2400 years old in the Dr. B.R. Ambedkar Konasima district of Andhra Pradesh. The site is situated close to the banks of Vaniyata river around 5 kilometers, a distributary of Godavari, about which we talked while discussing the Shri Balaji temple. The foundation of the stupa here was laid by Shangamitra, Ashoka's daughter, on her way to Sri Lanka. In contrast, a comprehensive list of Buddha stupa site released during the year 2016 in Andhra Pradesh and nearby regions dates this monastic archaeological site to about 2nd century CE. The site was excavated by Archaeological Survey in India in 1923. The operation unearthed several stupas, chaityas and viharas. The Mahastupa, built on wheel-shaped, has almost 17 feet in diameter with a raised platform running all around the drum and ayaka platforms on cardinal directions. Till 1960, people sacrificed animals at the mound during a 2-day annual festival called Dubraju Tirtham, which was held on 13th and 14th of January on the occasion of Sankranti. However, when the ruins were confined to be a former Buddhist site, the site was taken over by the ASI and all sacrifices were banned. The ruins of a large stupa, Mahastupa, besides other artifacts, have been discovered at the site. Excavations carried out in 1953 unearthed shreds of jars, straws, dishes, and bowls of red and kaolin. The excavation site covers an area of 2.04 acres and makes for a worthwhile visit during the Buddhist trips to Andhra Pradesh. Few important information on Adurru. After Adurru Buddha Stupa, our third destination was Kapotheshwara Swami Temple at Kadali. Our final destination of the day, Kapotheshwara Swami Temple at Kadali. The temple is dedicated to Lord Shiva, who is worshipped in the form of Shri Kapotheshwara Swami here as the main deity. Talking about the legend, Kadali was a thick forest where a pigeon hunter once in a rainy day, hungry and sick, was searching for food for his hungry parents. Being too tired and helpless, while he sat under a tree for rest, the pigeons on the tree, seeing his condition, arranged for woods from nearby crematorium for fire to get rid of cold, while 2 pigeons sacrificed their lives by jumping into the fire to serve as food for him. Seeing this and feeling disgusted at the generosity of the pigeons, the hunter himself sacrificed his life by jumping into the fire. Lord Shiva, too pleased with the pigeons, appears and unites the pair of pigeons, and on their request only brings the hunter back into life too. Lord also creates a place for the worship of devotees on their request at the same location, and Parama Shiva came to be known as Sri Vagaswara Swami. The Shivalingam has doves. The Shivalingam has a dove's head, wings, and tail marks on both sides to symbolize Kapota's merging of the couple into himself. The temple has a beautiful pool surrounding it known as Kapotha Gundam, which, as per devotees, is filled by the Ganga water from Kashi flowing as an undercurrent. Priests explain that on Adi Shankaracharya during his Padayatra of India consecrated Sri Chakra Sahita Ammar Bala temples at 108 places, as part of which the idol of Sri Chakra Bala Tripura Sundari Devi was installed to the left of the temple of Sri Nabharava Swami in this area, where regular saffron pujas are performed for the goddesses. Few important information on Kapotheshwara temple. After covering all the three destinations, we went towards Palakullu and checked in to the hotel Adabala Grand and we were supposed to stay there for next 3 nights. So that brings us to the end of part number 1 of episode number 8. I hope you have enjoyed the entire part, and I would like to request you to please continue watching all the parts of this episode, because this is going to be a very interesting episode moving ahead.